All right, welcome back. So we are ready to start Ancient Soil.
Maurice,
Well,
I've been wondering about something.
almost.
Envoy? Hard to imagine what Giada's going through right now, with her parents and all that. I mean, I have no idea what actually happened there, but she lost her people. She'll need time to get past that. And she deserves it. Right, changing the subject? Right. I'm sure. Go ahead. Honestly.
I need to know how he feels about.
Ask. Yes, I did. Thank you. Not everyone accepts. Well, I'm one of the very few people who spends most of their time out in the wild. I know that.
Yeah, we don't need to. I don't care about that.
No, but I am one of the few who have seen a Balrog and lived. Mostly because I had the brain. The key is survival. I understand that. And we're gonna get you where you're going, Envoy. Alive and with as few blithe tail bites as... That, more... Same one you are. What kind of blessed a question? Oh, huh. I see. I sometimes use Lember without really thinking about it. Right. I hear Pargrunen all over the world speak it. I only know what I learned in Solace. Oh, does it? Well, I'm sure you'll pick it up as we travel. It's not... Right. If I must.
Yeah, so we don't have.
Oh, Giada? Your weird device thing was making a noise.
Thank you again for letting me join you. An Animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still, being an Animancer feels different without Fior Mesiverno. For the first time... you're forgetting all the bridges I burned on my way. At least now I... Such a troublemaker. But a thoughtful one. Not to change the topic, but... a little bit of trouble in moderation can be good for the soul. My mother and father taught me how to defend myself, among other things. When you need me, I'll be ready. I hope so anyway. You too.
You got more.
I can't believe it. Ranger Dorsal, a traitor to Fior Mesiverno. At least she isn't our problem anymore. My people let nature judge the turncoats. Rarely, and only, exile in the living lands is not the worst fate a criminal can suffer. But it's close. Still, it's a shame. Dorso gave up on the dream of... and I hate to see anyone lose hope. That's all for now. If I must.
Got more.
Between the two of us, thank you for helping Yatsli reach that vase. Maybe it seems like nothing to you, but to her it's everything. When you consider how many Orlans and dwarves there are, it's outrageous that we build so high off the ground. If only all of our adventures were that straightforward. Don't let her size fool you. On the inside, Yatsli stands as tall as a mountain. One of these days, she's going to change the world. Shake things up. And I'll be at her side, grinning like a fool. Anyway, thanks again.
Huh?
Pleasant dreams.
You got more? Okay, you don't have more. I think we're ready. Exit. So we're actually gonna do Marius and Giada. Cover. Another tub.
Did they not glow in the light? Her parents, her sentinels. To grow and flourish still, life without rot, form without death. The lake dries. Prune the bellflowers. Why should anything wilt? Endless spring. They breathe. They flower. They will never fade. Apple into seed. We think not. They have blossomed now. They sing in peace. Was it not worth the change? Do we not? The bear would have spent its days in the wood. They are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shells. More than sleep now.
Don't like this spirit thing. Look, I'm trying to work with it, but at the same time, it's kind of like making it hard for me to work with it. I leveled up. So we're gonna go to wizard, because this unlocks the book completely.
There should be some equipment by the Aedyr pillar. Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery, armed and ready for mischief.
Gods! Warn somebody next time.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about? You're thinking like an animancer, and that's a good place to start. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the dream scourge to show its ugly face. No, but it should get us results. All right. Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Anxiety? Annoyance? Maybe a little bit of burnt hair smell?
Shit. All right, adjusting the frequency. The focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Maybe we shouldn't try again with the unreliable soul-powered device.
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, here goes nothing.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine, we twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod. Is that a door? Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless. Hold on to that feeling. Right before the door opened, I was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. We can study the affliction from here, but I don't know that we can stop it. My thoughts exactly. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction. I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent. Trap or no trap, I didn't come after you.
You were determined to get us all killed, aren't you?
I wish you could have met them. They would have liked you.
Gods! Did you open that door? I've been praying here for ages. And in all, you're going down there, aren't you? I tell the acolytes to walk softly for a reason. Careful, we'll be staying on this side of the door. If you don't return, I'll...
At least our mysterious disappearance will make for a good story.
It did not bring us here to explore, but clearly something wants to be found.
I have this feeling we're not supposed to be here.
I wonder, did you open the door? Or did the door open for you?
You know what? Like I'm gonna need to be aiming for stuff. Oh. Kinda wanna...
These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. No, millennia. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk more once we reach the bottom.
On your
Let's
left.
finish this.
Here we go.
Well struck. I can just say the word.
Oh, so she can open those too. Hopefully we don't got like fire. God damn it. God. Yeah, I need her and what's his name? What? Have a fire. Oh no, I feel like using a regular fire spell should work too. Maybe. There we go. There are always alternatives.
Watch your head. Trap right above it. They're coming. would not go swimming if I were you, unless you wish to meet your maker. There must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it, with the help of some ice. What in the name of Eora is that?
I do not want to meet whatever killed that thing.
I've never seen anything like it before. I don't believe it's a statue. No, this was alive once. And the people who lived here were terrified of it.
Clearly.
We're going to die down here, aren't we? Well, have a good run. Protect the envoy. That's done? Who's hungry?
Thing looks cool though.
Death into life. Interesting. The godless clearly had some ideas about reincarnation, even if they didn't have a god.
Let's keep moving. This one makes my neck itch.
Can you imagine life without any gods to guide your destiny? Without anyone shepherding you this way and that? Of course I can imagine it, but I'll wager you have a harder time.
You should think that.
Are those Zarps worshipping a sporling? That's new.
Didn't get down. Clever things on top of
this thing. Not as strong. Obviously, I'm gonna upgrade it at some point. But
If there are any monsters left, show yourselves. Some of us have work to do. I guess that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Aedyr pillar.
Heal us through the Aedyr.
yeah, give me a sec.
Find us.
Got eyes on something?
There'll be one more. Alright. Let's just go ahead and talk to her because she won't shut up.
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now. The Godless erected many important sites around Pillars of Aedyr. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Try making contact with the effect should be stronger than...
Let's see. Oh.
You are here. You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts, we welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain. Lonely, yes. None have asked after us in so long.
Oh, them eyes.
We open to you as a bud before the sun. We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls. We felt the thrill of their wonder. We basked in their desire to know us. They brought their prayers to us. We answered. We do not remember how we grew. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Aedyr twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sabadal. Our spark found you when you dreamed in the womb. Godlike, they said. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long. A mistake, nothing more. We swear, we kept nothing from you. This prison, find us, free. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea. Would that we knew, but perhaps the ancients who were beloved to us. Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain. Those who cherished us, the chosen of the Aedyr, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison. We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await. First, let us offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive and find us. Will you accept it? A mere drop in a lake, we would never harm you. Your will.
Well,
Take
something.
it with our blessing.
I wonder. Thorn of Sabah, the bottle. I don't know how to say that. We're gonna be using it though. I think it's weird that y'all just standing there.
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
Oh, you're back.
For a second there, I thought... It's a good thing we got results, because I have no desire to put you through them. While you were out, I got some clear... I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands.
Right. The garden. Doesn't sound like something...
If we find the garden, we can cut off the dream scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but... You were muttering. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before. It must be connected to the dream scourge. Yes, Sapadal. I'm sorry? Sapadal is a god? But that... A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them. Not the Aedyr itself. We've long theorized that all Aedyr is connected. But that changed when Animancers came to the Living Lands. The Aedyr here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself. If Sapadal speaks and works through Aedyr, then the Living Lands is their prison, their tomb. You could be right, but we have no way of... We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden.
Really? I'm the first person you ask about the possibility of a secret god taking...
The real question? Doesn't ring a bell, but we'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden.
This god like Sokka's out of my depth. Call me when you need to.
Let's return to Fior Messiverno. Banished... Gods, the farms, the community. But the Dream Scourge is the end of Animancy. The end of the living land. We should leave this place and its memories.
Meh.
Wait. We smell the musk of war. No. In the...
I lost you for a second. Oh no. Let's go.
We found a way out while you were sleeping.
Okay, so hold up. There is a shiny somewhere here. And we found this one. There's one more. So that's that. That's nothing I haven't like grabbed before. There's shit. Oh, we blocked off. Oh crap.
There is such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind can only take so many revelations at a time.
Oh
What we
crap.
discovered here, it changes everything.
Yeah, if I have to, I will go back and... I might just restart this whole mission so I can get that item I need to get. But we might be under attack by the Inquisitor might be attacking us now. Remember they had the plans to burn the city? Yep. Yep.
Oh my god. No!
Fuitu Mayu? What happened here?
I don't know, but hold up, we gotta...
What happened? The city's under attack. We won't learn any...
I smell fire, but looks like it could be worse. One can hope.
I can't believe this. All things considered, Fior Messiverno looks undamaged.
Do you want to
Surprising
talk
when you
about
consider the state.
I know. But it was an item. Alright, so this door is still open. Hold up. We gotta get to the bottom. This. Then I gotta get up here. Let's see. I know your cities. Now the city's on attack and all, but loot comes first.
I'll wager those artifacts you found fit together somehow. Let's have a closer look at camp.
So that's what I needed. I'm hearing a shiny. If I had to guess. No. Yeah, we don't need it anyway. Alright. Now we're good. So wow, we found our god. Which is kind of wild when you think about it.
The spirit of Whitewind endures.
Actually didn't expect, but actually it kind of makes sense now. Because the guy said it's like connected to you but not connected to you. He was saying a lot of that and I'm like, oh, that's our, now it kind of makes sense that that's our god. Like, shit. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Actually, can we fast travel to a camp and then I can end the video at the camp because that's faster. Long as I, oh, you can actually tell that. Yeah, so let's go to the map. Is there no fast travel available? There's no fast travel available. But this camp is right here. Please tell me I can use it. Okay. Oof. Okay. Let's talk with her real quick.
We should talk. What happened to Fior Messiverno could have been worse. But that doesn't mean the living lands is... And in my case, no matter where animancers go, nothing enrages the gods more than more... Don't worry. I plan... Listen to me. A failed animancer, even with all the tools at my disposal. How do I live up to my family's example when I can't even help myself? Don't take this the wrong way. Their ambition destroyed our family. And I don't know if I have some pondering to do. What are you so... That little island off of Donch? Ignato Casto led the Valiant Trading Company in the Deadfire Arc. Among other things, he invested in the future of animancy. Afraid not. I've heard a lot. Some say Castle is still in power, while others think he's second in command. You know how it is. I hope not. I wouldn't want my family associated. We have an... He had some ideas about moving great distances in the blink of an eye. As far as I know, animancy and ambition are a dangerous mixture. Unfortunate. Whether or not Castle... The device is attuned to the spiritual energy of the living lands, much like a but essence is chaotic by nature. As you saw with your own eyes, imposing order on chaos is not without risk. Indeed, don't get me wrong, this invention is a small miracle, but it isn't enough. The phantasmal focus was supposed to be the start of something grand. One lever of a device that exists only in theory. Perhaps it should remain that way. You too.
Got more to... Yeah, you're done talking. Alright, so let's finish out this episode. Let's place that. And you hear this once you get all the totems.
What have you found?
They call themselves the Akita. They worship this strange child.
Ooh.
Boudica will be displeased to hear it.
Ooh.
Boudica is never pleased. Even the Queen's light cannot reach every shadow in this world.
What Boudica pursues, I have seen what comes of those who withhold the truth from her.
So have I.
Oh.
But if that knowledge were
Wait
forbidden...
a minute.
Interesting.
I owe the burned queen nothing. Still,
I agree. The Queen may have her motives.
I hope this...
Odds. I could roast a Balrog on the energy coming off this thing.
Oh my god. Okay. It seems that
I knew the
Boudica.
Steel Garrote were up to no good.
Boudica.
No one ever plans anything nice in a hidden war camp, dude.
She controls the Steel Garrote and she's the Inquisitor. What if she's not Boudica, but you know she's like what the Steel Garrote and them kind of worship. She's the goddess they worship. What if the Inquisitor is a godlike and she's kind of like marching for Boudica and she's searching for a way to take us down and take out our god? Ooh. That could be maybe. I feel like it seems like they're looking for our god at least. That's why the Inquisitor's kind of running back and forth. She is looking for the garden and to do whatever she needs to do in the garden. So that's a theory.
This isn't over, you know. Emerald Stair was just the beginning.
Okay, let's finish
Ominous portents
this
of-
quest, guys. I and Giada. Cause I don't really use guys. I mean, the one guy's ability. So I feel like I really don't need him right now. Honestly, really enough, I told myself I'd go back and forth between first and third, but I often find myself just using third most of the time. I mean first, because third just looks wrong for some reason. Kind of reminds me of Velgard a little bit, just a little bit.
People settled these lands in the name of freedom. It took 50 years, but our oppressors caught up to us.
This one's mine.
Let's finish. Look out! Behind you!
Left leg.
We don't have time. Don't have time. Come on.
Who's next? Anyone?
Look at this. Soldiers. I wonder if the one girl came back. Honestly, it kind of seems like I'm seeing more dead Steel Garrote than anything. So maybe. Like, I'm seeing more Steel Garrote than Rangers.
I thought you did quite well under the circumstances.
Yeah, like Rangers seems to be the. I think the Rangers came up on top, like for sure.
envoy?
There's the city. Thank goodness. It's good to see home again.
Envoy, over here. I see you avoided the carnage. A few of your countrymen, well, let's say they didn't know any, but...
You may have beaten us today, but it's only a matter of time before Emerald Stair bends the knee.
Shut up. Since the two of you are kin, I thought maybe you could help squeeze some information out of him. Thought so. What we know is this. The Steel Garrote marched on Emerald Stair. We're pretty sure they wanted to set us to the torch.
And you taught them the error of their ways. Well done.
Just doing my job. Same as you. What I don't understand is why they came unprepared. Few soldiers. If the Steel Garrote wanted to start a fight...
That was you?
Well, that's one question down. As for our...
It doesn't matter what you do.
Now listen. I am... I'm not looking forward to...
Your threats are waste. Inquisitor Ludwig gave the order... She doesn't care about the land. Emerald Stair's on the precipice of disaster.
I fail to see how attacking my...
The coast is the only habitable corner in the living lands. What choice do we have? Tradition led this place to its doom. Better that it burn.
That is, without a doubt,
What the
the
hell?
worst justification for a war crime that I have ever heard.
Speaking from experience, people don't usually unite as one after you've attacked their home.
Ludwig tried to hasten the inevitable. Nothing more.
Ah, now that is what I call a thorough confession. What do you want to do with him? As an...
Violence is the language of the Steel Garrote.
I say throw back the little ones if they're not in a position. Besides, he's probably more scared of what'll happen if...
Your call?
Yeah, send them back to
I
the
will
end.
see to it myself. Too bad the road...
As much as I want to rip his soul apart, maybe he's more useful to us alive.
But you can't send me back to Ludwig. Don't you know what she does to people who fail her?
I can't wait to find out. See you around, Envoy. Thanks again.
Oh.
Fate worse than death, perhaps. But fate nonetheless.
Good call. He's Ludwig's problem. Not with...
Envoy, I owe you my gratitude. And perhaps an apology. They tell me you're the reason our city is standing. You took care of the Steel Garrote before they could cause any serious damage. I can't imagine what it cost you to stand up to the likes of this.
No doubt your Inquisitor is aware of what happened here. You've made a powerful enemy.
We're a long way from Aedyr. As for us, we're still standing. But our enemies have little patience for failure.
We agree on one thing. The Steel Garrote have declared war on the living lands.
That sort of thinking is precisely why my father fled the Valian republics.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. Today marks a notable victory, but we've only bought ourselves time, not salvation. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
I meant...
Pardon?
The very notion that the dreams...
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch. And I wasn't strong enough to bear it. Not for me, perhaps. You must understand. I hoped against reason that she might recover. To face reality would mean upending my city. I'm so sorry, Giada.
Don't waste your apologies on me. This chain...
I don't expect your forgiveness. Whatever you have to say.
You want me to do the talk? The evidence is clear. The Living Lands is on the edge of an ecological disaster, both physically and spiritually. We may know the origin of the Dream Scourge. By following it back to the source, perhaps we can reverse the damage. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island. Until we know more about its nature, we are powerless to stop it.
But this is madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean...
Come on, dude.
Koichi, tell him it's madness.
Envoy.
You truly think you can find a god? I said I'd keep an open mind, but this is a bit much.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel Garrote.
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
But we can return someday. Rebuild your father's legacy. We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all.
No. I say we go to Paradise. Exactly. As long as we are animancers, the Aedyrans will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide, and...
While we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least we can't gamble with our existence.
Thirdborn has its own problems. Paradise is more... I don't like our options, but that's...
Thirdborn's full of hardy types. Lots of former soldiers and mercenaries. It's also farther from the Steel Garrote's base of operation.
Yeah, we're going to Thirdborn.
We'll be proud to lend our strength to theirs.
I have my misgivings, but you helped my father leave the Republics. I trust you to help us again. What of you, Envoy? Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
Oh, I do.
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. Any talk of the Akita, and I will appear. If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way. You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan scholar in the Living Lands, and...
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
Ah, right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling. Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Nakukubel, which is in Shatterscarp, so we've got to get there now. Though the city was saved, my research wasn't, which means the Steel Garrote knows just as much as we do. Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Ugh, what a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman. I would be surprised if your journey were that uncomplicated, but... stranger things have happened.
For what it's worth, I vouch for Yardsley. She's a good friend, and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. I'll make sure they grant you safe passage.
Exploring the living lands
All
with
right.
a friend. What more could I ask for?
Back to Shatterscarp then.
Gonna reach Thirdborn. Yeah, what I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna go around. I gotta check the vendors for like maps and stuff. So I do want to find all the maps. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we'll be on the way to Thirdborn. So I'm gonna go ahead and end things there. So as always, if you like what you see, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.